One of my viewers recently asked me if I had a video that showed how I prep blanks when I get logs in. And it got me to thinking, I really don't. I've prepped a lot of blanks and cut up a lot of logs, but I've not really done a video of that per se. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's get at it. I went and picked up this Arizona ash yesterday. This tree came down in a storm 3 days ago. And I don't know how well you can see the end of this log, but there's a nice check already in here, and this has just been down 3 days. It looks like the tree's been under some distress though, because the bark is already coming loose. Now, if you've ever tried to chainsaw through a log vertically, like running the direction of the grain, it can be a tedious task. Most chainsaw blades don't mind going through the wood this way, cross-cut. But when you try to rip them, it can get hairy. And my bandsaw is capable of resawing about 11 7/8 inches. And this log is down at the base is 11, so that'll work. First thing I'm going to do, this is cut in a bias, so I'm going to try to cut it off a little more straight, and then I'll make my 11.5 inch marker thereabouts. Oh cool, no check in here, so maybe we caught it early enough. Some have seen me using my chainsaw in shorts and the kind of warm weather gear that I wear down here, and have been freaked out by it, saying I scare them. Well, I'm sorry. That's not my intent. It's pretty. Okay, I just counted the rings on this. It looks to be about 35 years old. Okay, this ended up being about 11 1/4 long, and that's okay. It's 11 inches wide. Rather than me filming this entire process, I'm going to take you through the steps of what I do each time. So I'm going to stop now instead of continuing where I normally would. I'm going to take this in, I'm going to put it on the bandsaw, and we're going to split it. I'm going to show you the orientation that I'm going to use and why I make that decision. Into the bandsaw we go. Alright, I'm here at the bandsaw. This thing about 11 1/4 this way, and it's about 10 3/4 this way. The pith is right here, it's off center. It's 6 inches from this side, 4 3/4, 4 7/8 from this side. So I could split it this way and get two relatively even thickness blanks, but then it would throw the growth rings off to one side with this much growth ring here, or growth spot, and this over here. So it wouldn't be symmetrical, and sometimes you want a bowl to be as symmetrical as possible. If I turn it and I look at it this way, it's 5 1/8 inches and 6 inches. So I'm not going to get symmetrical there either, but it looks more symmetrical in here and will when it's turned. So that's the direction I'm going to take. And what I'm going to do is put y'all right in the way so that I can't get by there to get my marker. Hold on. I could take 1 inch out of the middle of this, but I don't think that's enough. I think 1.5 inches is more appropriate because of how badly this stuff likes to crack. So I'm going to mark me a line right there. Can you see that blue mark? And I'm going to mark me a line right here. Because this is thinner, I'm gonna cut that off first. And don't force it. Don't just take it slow and easy. This is a lot of material, this bandsaw clearing out. So let the blade do the work. Okay, I took the dull 3/8 inch blade off, put a brand new 3/4 inch blade in that's just made for cutting green wood. Not bad at all. There's some curl in this ash. Cool. Okay, so this is the small blank. There's that curl, and here's this blank. Now I'll prep this the same way I do all my other blanks. You know, got some curl on both sides here. Now, hopefully I took enough of the pith out so that these two blanks will dry without cracking too awfully bad. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna draw me a line right here, and I'm gonna draw me a line right here, because that's where the pith is. Pith is here, so I'm going to draw me a line there and a line there. And I don't want to waste all of this. I can't turn a platter or anything out of it because it's just going to crack, if not split completely in half. So what I do is I cut a line with the pith out of it. I'm going to cut the pith out. Like a knife through butter. Okay, this is the pith, what's left of it. That's going in a burn pile. These I will stack over to the side and I will cut them up once they're dry. I haven't hit these with a moisture meter yet, but they are sopping wet. So let's see how wet they are. Can you see the reading on the... %36.5%. %22%. This pith piece, 37%, 37.5%. So a lot of the free water has already started leaving these cells. These I will stack over to the side in my wood pile, and I will let these and the others that I cut dry. And like I said, I'll use these probably for segmented blanks because that curl will be really, really pretty. Okay, I'm doing the second one. This one I centered up a little bit better. I've twisted it to the point where this was pretty much equidistant from here to here. So it left me with a little bit of a thinner blank on this side. This one's roughly 3 inches. This one's closer to 5. Just another way you can do it. And you'll get that nice cathedral evenly done inside, whether you turn a natural edge or traditional, it's not really going to make much difference. Oh, while y'all are here, be sure and check out my sponsors. Links down below. Go to my website. I have t-shirts, hats, coffee mugs, and some of the things I've turned. Link to that's down below, and you'll see it on the screen there. My Amazon affiliate link is down there as well. Anything you buy when you click on that site, I get a few pennies for, and doesn't cost you any more. So I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Now let's get back to this project. Really missed my pith a little bit on this one. Yeah, see, I still got pith in there. I know, likey. I'll deal with that later. I've milled up 2 logs, and I still got all that left, but I'm not going to be able to get to that today. All these pieces. That one, that one, that one. Both of those. That one back there, back behind there. Oh, I got all of those off of 2 logs. 2 logs. So, what do you do when you have them all milled up and ready to go? Well, they're not ready to go, because if we leave them like this, they will dry so fast that they will crack and split and pretty much be worthless. So what we have to do is we have to try to slow down or retard that drying process. And how I do that, a lot of people use things like Anchor Seal. Some people will use wax. Anchor Seal is probably the best. Wax works well. I know people that use regular white Elmer's glue. They buy it by the gallon, dilute it 50-50, and paint it on, and it works really, really well. I don't do that simply because I have, over the years, picked up gallons of exterior paint. Primer works pretty good. It's latex paint. You can pick up stuff people don't want on clearance at Lowe's or Home Depot for a song. That's what I use because I've got it. That's what I'm using right now. And there's no science for this. Some people will paint just down the middle and paint the ends. I'm just going to give a nice liberal coating. You don't want to be stingy. You want it to protect the wood. This paint's not that expensive, and you're not looking for a finished finish. The ends you want especially protected, so you want to put it on really thick. Yes? Hopefully, we'll continue to paint without getting too heavy. It's really pretty. I've seldom seen that. One of the things I did notice. Yeah, the whole insect make. Yeah, just enough. I gotta tell you, these 12-inch pieces of ash are half again as heavy as that 14-inch hackberry that I processed a couple of days ago. This all had some pretty nice curl in it. Hear my songbirds? Okay, all done. I'm gonna let these dry overnight, and then I'll come out here in the morning and I'll put them away. Finally got it done. I'm thankful. I'm really, really thankful. I'm kind of hurting a little bit, but I've got, oh well, the processing is finished. And now I can hopefully get on with some more turning. Need to finish that juniper bowl up. Anyway, enough of this goofy rambling. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, man. Share. It's just anything I do that you think you like, share it. You think your friends might like, share it. That really, really helps us out. I really appreciate it. Y'all come back.